Welcome to the Don Valley for the first home game in the Super League. Today's visitors are the Bradford Bulls, who opened their season with a good win at Castle last week, turned around an 18-10 deficit at half-time and really opened up the game and ran Castleford off the field. And the Eagles, of course, just suffered that disappointing win, fading away really last quarter of an hour in Paris last Friday. So I'll just run through the teams quickly for you. The Eagles have at full-back Sobertabua, on the wings Senior and Sodji, in the centres Stott and Garcia, half-backs Sheridan and Aston, front three Broadbent, Lawless and Lawton, the back three Hay, Carr and Farrell. And replacements today for the Eagles: Lawford, McAllister, Hughes and Cook. The Bulls have at full-back Graham, on the wings Cook and Scales, centres Calland and Laughlin, half-backs Paul and Tomlinson, front three McDermott, Lowes and Fairbank, the back three Nicol, Donoghue and Bradley. And on the bench today for the Bulls, Dwyer, Donoghue, Hassan and Medley. Today's match official is Mr. Russell Smith, one of our premier referees now, and the conditions are absolutely perfect for rugby league. Just, if anything, a little breeze blowing from our right to our left, which is not the normal prevailing wind, but it's not very strong. It shouldn't bother either side really, not much of an advantage either way. Perfect running track, taking a stud, nice and firm, ideal conditions for the start of the rugby league here start of the Super League here at Don Valley. Eagles will be looking to get their season underway, of course, with only 12 teams in the game in the league. You cannot be slipping away early in the season. You must win most of your own matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause please for the opposition to the Sheffield Eagles side, the Bradford Bulls.
And here come Bradford on the way out. I have with me one of the guys on the Bradford staff, Alan Guilfoyle. Alan.
Evening, Mick.
You'll be looking to, from the Bradford viewpoint, continue the good performance last Saturday at Odsal.
Yeah, that's right, Mick. It's a good start for his home start in Super League. Tremendous night. Cass came, took an early lead, went in to half-time 18-10 up, and the lads came back with 20 points in the second half. Tremendous second half. So we're hoping it's going to continue. I hope we can go all the way down to Wembley and beat them, Mick.
Well, I'm sure everybody from Sheffield will be wishing you all the best at Wembley. No disrespect to St Anne's, but they are Lancastrians, and I'd like to see the Challenge Cup back in Yorkshire, where it really belongs. So the officials taking the field, looking through the teams, the three quarters and the half-backs for Bradford, very big and strong, mobile and useful looking set.
Yeah, Mick, I think that's probably one of the biggest three-quarter lines in the Super League, actually. You've got Scales, Lachlan, Calland, really big men, big and powerful men, and certainly Scales has had a great opening to the season. He's already got in the semi-final last week, I think 5-6 tries, Mick. So he's going really well for us.
And I thought Laughlin had an outstanding game in the semi-final against Leeds. Right back to top form, always been one of my favourite players, Paul Laughlin. So the Eagles will be looking to contain this three-quarter line. I don't think there'll be too much in the forwards. Eagles, never an easy team to progress against. Usually all the middle of the field well. A lot will be down to the half-back battle between Aston and Sheridan and Tomlinson and Paul. Aston and Sheridan perhaps shared the experience. They've played together more times certainly than Paul and Tomlinson have.
Oh, I'm sure that's right, Mick. Paul Thomason, his first game for the Bulls last week. Struggled a bit initially in the first half to pick the pace of the game up, but settled down better in the second half. Robbie Paul, though, he's been with us now 12 months, but he can be mercurial on his day. He's lightning it sometimes, and sometimes he loses his own players. He don't know what he's going to do, Mick, but that's a guy who can create something from nothing, you know.
Certainly is. He can certainly break the game up and break the line up. And off we go. And still the Eagles don't seem to be able to kick off on time, whether it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 7:30 on an evening. And that's a good start for Bradford. A little bit sloppy at the play of the ball. So that's Lawton and a high challenge. Down over. So first penalty goes to the Eagles. Paul Broadbent with his first touch. They're looking for a big game. The captain, Andy Ain. Goes into big defence from the Eagles. Donoghue, Nicol. Lawton again, pushing the ball forward. That's good work from the Eagles. They've brought the ball deep into Bulls territory. Aston now puts one up. Cars on chase. Everybody's on side. Touch of obstruction. Oh, Sodji had 6 points asking for him. Well, certainly 4 points. Just wanted a catch. Couldn't handle it. McDermott pushing the ball out. Game very quick, ball being played at a tremendous place. That's been the case with all the Super League games. They've all been played at outstanding pace, breathtaking stuff. Never been saying that the game between St Helens and Wigan this afternoon was played in exactly the same way. Non-stop. And with the pace of the game, you know, you have to feel, I felt for some time, certainly over the last 3 or 4 seasons, that there's room on the field for more than one official. The game is so fast now and so lively that I don't think one official, no disrespect to any of the officials, can keep up with it, Alan.
Well, certainly in the match earlier today, Mick, in the Saints-Wigan game, there's a initial try for Wigan, and it looked on the television replay several foot forward, but the referee obviously trying to get back to the match of the 10, and too many things to watch all at the same time, Mick, you know. So there may be that you know, either the linesmen have got to be involved more, or they may be an official in each half might help.
See, we have 5 officials here tonight. Here goes Broadbent, gets it to the middle of the field, sets a position up. We have 5 officials yet. Everything's down to one man really for most of the 80 minutes. Farrell dropping off. Lawless, and this time it's Laughlin just pushing up offside, or it may have been Bradley, and he's still offside. Well, I'd send him to the bin for 10 minutes if he can't make his way back. We don't know where 10 metres is. Well, I'm being very reluctant to go back to the 10. Still busy talking to the referee. Mark Hassan gets rid of one ball. So we're just 4 minutes of the game gone. Mark Aston looking to post the first points. And still several Bradford players well within 10 metres of the ball. I really find that incredible, Alan.
That's right, because the lines are quite clearly marked on the field there. You know, that's, you know, the referee has every right to penalise, well, as you say, even put them in the bin, but it seems disinclined to do so.
especially from that situation. I mean, it's all on if the ball hits the posts. It's all on. I mean, that's a big advantage if you stood 4 to 5 metres offside.
That's true, yeah.
Opening the scoring for the Sheffield Eagles, number 7, Mark Ashton.
Ashton gets us away, Graham takes it, hands on to Nicol. Bradley comes. He's Donner, Donner's lost the ball. Good defence from Stott. And Mr. Smith calling raking out then. Difficult for us to argue with him from this distance, but much as though Donner had the ball in a pretty bad position. Here goes Fairbank. Fairbank twists and turns. Good defence from Ian Farrell. McDermott decked by Broadbent. This is Fairbank again. Keeping the ball tight. Bradford using the forwards. Not too ambitious on the early tackles in the set. And they've worked the ball up to the Eagles' 40 line. Tomlinson, this time to Donner. Donner gets it back to Tomlinson. Tomlinson releases Scales. Last tackle. Looks as though the spread's on for the Bulls. Here goes Paul, spreading it wide to Bradley. That's good football. Spread the defence, he's got Graham in. Graham over the top. And it's Cook stepping inside. That's excellent play from the Bulls. Well, that's a good setup, very patient. They kept the ball tight and went to the fifth and spread the ball. Paul really hit a wide ball out to Bradley.
That's right, Mick. I mean, Robbie Paul was sort of put a 30-yard pass out there. And again, overloaded on the right-hand side there, and we were meant to spare. Yeah, good try for Bradford.
Certainly was. That's all set up on the training field. All the players in the same frame of mind, being patient. And Julie does convert. (6-0). The Bulls lead. 10 minutes into the game. Broadbent. Well, that looked a little bit tight. McDermott. No real intent. Oh, big shoulder from Carl Fairbank there on Mark Aston. Mark Aston just trying the quarterback sneak. Carl Fairbank spotted it. Broadbent again. The Eagles will be desperate to play well tonight. Decent crowd tonight. Looks 7,000 or 8,000 mark. That's a big question mark about Super League. So far the supporters have been coming in. And it's all on again this time. It's Garcia that couldn't handle that ball. Well, that's the second time the Eagles have had good kicks in good positions and not really challenged for it there, Alan.
Yeah, it's something disappointing. When we played here last year, Nathan Graham at full back on that day, and had trouble with high ball, and I think they've remembered that and are trying to put him under pressure again. But so far, they've had 2 kicks, and one they really should have taken advantage of. That one, really, they never went up and challenged it. Tomlinson.
Goes deep to the corner. Sobotable with his first touch of the ball. Good chase from McDermott and Tomlinson there. And this time Nicol slams there to the ground. Lawton takes the ball at the short side. Good running from Lawton. That's the way to push the line back. That gives your half-back chance to play with the ball. Chances now for the Eagles. Broadbent dropping off, comes in. Good tackle from Fairbank. Aston chips, chases. Well, not bad work. Well taken by Graham under some pressure from Carr and Aston. Scales giving his forwards a breather. Quick play the balls again. Tomlinson exploiting it. Goes out. No, sorry, that was Laws. Bradley turns the ball into Fairbank. This time Laws hits the ball. Well, touch of obstruction there, but play on. Well, no raking this time, says Mr. Smith. Paul Broadbent not happy with that. It's up to you to keep hold of the ball. Bradley dragged down. Laws half back. Tomlinson first receiver. Switches the ball. Calland goes for the posts. Tomlinson again. Feeds. Paul almost through the line. Good tackle underneath. Oh, he's still going. Never grounded. Well, that looked like a tackle from here. Nicol. That's going to be a try. That's a try for Sonny Nicol. Well, 14 minutes gone. The Bulls go out to 10 points. Moving quite well. No, he's not. He's stopping on. And that's a great quick from Cook. That's his second.
Successful conversion for the Bradford Bulls, number 7, Paul Cook.
So 12-2, 10 points, the Bulls lead. And all that came from a spilt ball from Paul Broadbent. Gave the ball away in a good position. Well, maybe a bit strong to say he gave the ball away, but I think it's going to take some adjusting as well, Alan, with the new law whereby some raking is allowed now. I mean,
it's supposed to be 1-to-1, Mick, but you know, some referees I've noticed one man up front and one round his legs, and they forget about the man around his legs, of course. But and again, the players after last year, after not being able to rake the ball, you know, it's
the last few years they've been able to carry the ball as they like, but now they'll have to just show a little bit more attention to ball security. Lawton. Eagles got the spread on now to the left. Sheridan first receiver. She's calling for the ball. Here's Sheridan, spreads it to Aston. Aston into Carr. Carr hits the line. But good defence from Bradford. Last tackle. Chip through from Aston, and that's... Oh, it's just stopping in. Oh, a great tackle. Sodji puts Nathan Graham in. No choice there, Nathan Graham. Perfectly weighted kick from Mark Aston. The ball just stopped a blade of grass short of the sideline, and nothing Nathan Graham could do there.
No, there's no way he could get out of the way there, Mick. He had to just make sure of the ball. But he's put Sheffield in a good attacking position now.
Sheridan switches standoff. Stott coming inside. Chances now for the Eagles. It's the best position they've had in the game. Farrell. Good rushing defence from the Bulls, coming out quickly, cutting space down. Lawless feeds Broadbent. Broadbent Good tackle underneath from Donagher. Oh, he's through, John Lawless. Oh, well. You almost can bet you put your mortgage on that. Very quick. Looks easy, Alan, but it isn't. Just hesitated, just that fraction. Let the defence set off and then went.
Yeah, and of course Lawless is probably one of the top young hookers in the game now. Mick is very quick, and that's his game. Shooting down the play of the ball, and good try.
Certainly was. So Mark Aston looking for his second. Looks good. It is good.
Another successful conversion for number 7, Mark Aston, for the Sheffield Eagles.
Well, the Eagles come within 4 points. And again, that came directly from a mistake. Well, not a mistake really, with the Eagles putting Graham into touch.
That's right. I mean, it's a great kick actually, Mick. And Nathan, I don't think Nathan Graham or any other player could do much different at that stage.
No, not criticising him in any way, but it seems that if you're giving good positions up now, you're almost going to get scored against. And we're sort of in a twilight area now. The lights are not fully on. Well, Mark Aston slamming the ball down, which he can do. He couldn't do that last season. Just slamming the ball down off scales. But Mr. Smith ruling a knock on. That's offside now, and all. High contact. Laughlin just puts the ball. Fairbank. McDermott runs foul. Oh well. Donagher was running foul for McDermott. And McDermott spills the ball. That was sloppy.
Yeah, the pass was never up, Mick, really. It's a one-up man went past, and the second play never quite got there. The ball was just put too far in front of him.
So 20 minutes into the game. Sovitabua. Now Farrell going on that short side, just trying to push that line backwards. He's picked a good 10 up. Broadbent just draws a couple of players off Lawton, but good defence from McDermott and Fairbank. Lawless scoots away. Broadbent again this time. Takes the ball, pushes the line back. Well, it's been good first time tackling from Bradford. Aston again just toes it over. So far it's been good defence from Bradford, Alan, because first contact to stop the man, and the Eagles have not really had much second phase ball.
Yeah, I think in the general play, Mick, the defence has been okay. I think Brian Smith would disagree with it to say that as a bit of a soft try on your own line. Although we all know Lawless did well, but as a defensive side to it, you know, seen as a soft try. Sheffield seem to be coming up over that left and putting the ball deep with the kicks into the left-hand corner, because it seems to be part of their plan to keep the Wolves going on a backward step.
And the linesman, reluctantly, I thought, calling a forward pass.
Well, I might be biased, but I think it went definitely with the crowd then, because I don't think either the referee or the linesman first made any signal. It was an afterthought.
Well, that's what you get, Alan, if you get a chorus practicing shouting forward pass. That's all part of the training system. Paul Carr out in the centres, looking to get Sheridan away. Sheridan again, finding the space. Ducking under the swinging arm. Paul Carr's going for the line. There he goes. Oh, he pushes that line back. But again, good defence. Broadbent. Oh, it props. Great props try. And little bit of a tete-a-tete between Paul Carr and would it be Carl Fairbank by any chance?
I can't see from here, to be honest, but I don't think it'd be far away.
Nothing really. What a great try from Broadbent there. But not actually awarded it yet, Mr. Russell. All players just hanging around.
Waiting to see whether the referee gives a try.
And he will give the try, I think. Yeah, he's given the try. Has he? Yeah, he's given the try. The Eagles players are going back, taking back. What he's doing is having a word with... is it Bradley and Paul Carr?
I reckon it'll go deep into the second half before there's any one way or the other when you're going to be able to see which team is going to go out on top. There I was impressed with that in the lead up there. Paul Carr came twice in that set of 6 and really came strong. He's always been a good forward, making it certainly knows where to the line. But Broadbent then with a great short, sharp 10-yard burst. And
Aston changes tactic this time, doesn't go to the corner, puts the ball low. Nickel. Well tackled by Lawless. This is Calland coming in. Scales. It's coming away. That's Laughlin. No, it isn't. It's Donoghue. Paul to Nickel. Nickel standing wide. Well, looks as though Nickel has been assigned a wide position in the centre. Tomlinson, long ball to Scales. And that'll be the first knock on. Linton still not sure whether he was trying to drag it in or put it into touch. Oh well, we've got an offside for some reason.
That certainly sounds with me. You know, I know we knocked on, but it appeared to be the Sheffield lad that kept the ball in the touch.
No, I honestly don't understand that call from Mr. Smith there. Scales certainly having a Woodbine and a cup of tea then when he shouldn't have been. So Broadbent taking his team forward. Eagles in good position again. Lawton spins, just picks an extra couple of metres up. Lawless dashes away, this time he's well held. Big numbers there for. And Mr. Smith calling Paul offside. Well, chances now for the Eagles. Good defence from little ball for Broadbent. Broadbent into Savataboa. Oh, that's double movement. Yeah, no good. Savataboa complaining. The ball was grounded. He would have scored had he have kept the ball off the ground.
That's right, Mick. Just slid, but he did definitely lifted the elbow again and went over the line. That'll save a ladder for the Bulls.
Certainly a let off. Yeah, great work from Broadbent then. Nice set up. Instead of Broadbent coming straight now, came on the angle off Mark Aston, just picking a position up, making a hole for Savataboa. And Savataboa, well, easy to play a game up here, sat in these seats, nice and comfortable. But had he have just had presence of mind to keep the ball up, here goes Paul with one of those sparkling runs. Scales, Savataboa slams him. And it's a forward pass anyway. Well, this game's non-stop. We're going to have to bring some throat lozenges every game, Alan. Nice play from Robbie Paul again.
Yeah, and Robbie Paul on the break onto Laughlin, and Laughlin with the early pass slightly just went forward, but again a good covered tackle from the full-back. But as you say, Mick, it's all good football.
Certainly is. Aston. This time it's A stood out of the scrum. Anthony Farrell. Anthony Farrell trying to set a step up, but too much traffic there. Good tackle underneath from Laws. That looked like offside. No. Andy A comes in field. Oh, that's a big shot from Carl Fairbank. And he'll be lucky, will Carl, if all he gets is a penalty.
He's gone. It's been sent off, Mick. I thought he'd gone up from the chest. I thought the chest went up, but he's obviously gone. Mr. Smith felt different. I think I'd like to see that in slow motion, Mick.
Well, I don't think Andy A would.
Well, he's gone. It's been sent off, Mick. I thought he'd gone up from the chest. I thought the chest went up, but he's obviously gone. Mr. Smith felt different. I think I'd like to see that in slow motion, Mick.
Well, I don't think Andy A would.
Well, maybe not, but it's not hitting that hard, Mick.
Sending off for the Bradford Wolves, number 21, Carl.
Probably is good, but obviously he's got some facial damage, so he must obviously finish up on his face, Mick. But I honestly thought it crossed the chest and came up, but
he's obviously going to the blood bin, going to inform the referee. I don't have any sympathy for Fairbank. If plenty could have gone at, he doesn't have to swing an arm, Alan, before he makes contact. I mean, the laws are quite clear, and they know the game now, and I feel that with the added media coverage that we're going to get now, that referees will be stricter. When Carl Fairbank didn't have to lead with his arm, Alan.
Well, the guy's got sent off. Obviously, the referee agrees with you. As I say, I prefer to see it in slow motion. I'm that definite on it.
But even if he hit him by his chest, he doesn't have to lead with his arm. Not swing his arm and come in leading like that. I'm not saying that the tackle, like you, I'm as far away as you are, and I really can't make a judgment on it. But we saw from here he went in swinging with a high arm, and that's asking for trouble these days. And Mark Aston adds his 4, pushes the Eagles out to 16 with a 4-point lead. And in today's game, especially tonight's game, it's so wide and open, playing with 12 men, puts an added pressure on you. Mrs. Medley, oops, no, Nathan Graham, I'm sorry, St. Barber. Scales. We'll just see how that unsettles Bradford. Lows to Donoghue. Donoghue to McDermott. McDermott looks to offload to Paul, but doesn't get it away. Lows again. Nice play from Lows. Brings Donoghue running again. So Robbie Paul spreads the ball. Tomlinson. Late ball to Laughlin. This is Laughlin at his best. Turns the ball in to Nathan Graham. Beautiful play that from Robbie Paul. Delayed the pass. Lows to Tomlinson. Into the corner. Sodji takes it well. Gets away from first tackler. And, yeah, behind the goal line. So, and the Eagles bringing the ball away. Hughes first, now Lawton. Broadbent. Aston. Just, oh, nice ball from Anthony Farrell. Sovatabua. Running down a cul-de-sac. Well, Eagles not set then. Sodji, no options but to run then. Last tackle. What's on this time? Sheridan's going for the chase. Oh, that's clear. Oh, my word. That was a clear case of scientific obstruction there. Robbie Paul just turning his shoulder into Sheridan. No. Donagher always seems to get the ball free. Good defence from Stott. Scales to McDermott. McDermott not coming onto that ball then. It's Laws. Laws developing the ball well. Well, there's nothing wrong with that pass. He just took a little peek, did Tomlinson.
That's right, I think you're right. He just wasn't aware. Saw the man coming. Got in half mine then.
Had a little peeky ball. And Laws beginning to look dangerous for the Bulls. Beginning to find space and time. Aston to Sheridan. Sheridan. Into Garcia. Garcia got clear. Throws a wild pass to Sodji, and it ends up with Paul Cook. Well, that was a Gallic rush of blood.
Well, to me, Mick, I thought that was a poor effort. The guy did made a nice break. He seemed to have people with him certainly on his outside, and then turned back inside and threw a pass to nobody.
Certainly was. It was desperation pass when it wasn't a desperation position. The Eagles leading by 4 points. 5 minutes of the second half left. That was from the scrum, off the scrum. Possession and position would have been okay there. McDermott looking to break the line. Both defences being good in the middle of the field. Tomlinson gets one off to Bradley. Bradley back on the field. Graham on to Medley. Tomlinson. Nice pass to Donagher. And it's Callan, sorry. Came onto the ball beautifully. Tomlinson just holding it up, feeding the perfect pass.
The Bulls have been down this left-hand side 2 or 3 times with Loughlin, and certainly the Sheffield have been down their left-hand side. So it's, as you say, you pay your money, you take your chance at the moment, Rick.
Yeah. Cook adds the sweeteners. The Bulls go in front by 2, 18 points to 16.
Successful conversion for the Bradford Bulls, number 7.
About 3 minutes of the first half remaining. Oh, that's Mick Cook. Well, Mr. Smith's called a knock on. That's bad play from Mick Cook. And that's not a particularly enterprising dropout either. Laws feeds McDermott. McDermott makes a big charge. Good tackle underneath from Cook. Again, Laws spreading the ball well. Donagher, good tackle from Lawless. Again, Laws finding space and time. The Eagles have got to police him better, or they will be sorry come the second half. That's a beautiful ball from Tomlinson to Cook. Cook to Medley. Medley can be dangerous in these positions. Good scrambling defence from the Eagles. Last tackle. Tomlinson toes it through. Sovitabua takes it and goes. Savatabua looking to get a pass away to Stott, but good tackle from Bradley. One of the best ball and all tacklers in the game, Bradley. Uses his long legs and his height to kill the ball. This is Broadbent. Gets a good pass away to, well, I thought it was a good pass. Paul Carr will disagree with me. Three Bulls players sweating on him then. Anthony Farrell looking to break the line. Good defence, been good defence really from both sides. Oh, it's a bad ball. Laughlin picks up, and he knows, just spill that ball. Under pressure though from the pass, Cook. No, I'm sorry, Robbie Paul. Good work from Robbie Paul. Tomlinson. Eagles short on their left. Bradley holds the ball. Finds Doniger. Doniger gets rid of Mick Lawless. Oh, good tackle underneath from Linton Stott. Big fella Doniger. Laughlin setting the ball up. Tackle 5 metres shy of the posts. Tomlinson spreads one this time, goes to ground. That's Callan tackled underneath from Garcia. Bradford, last tackle. Tomlinson to Doniger. Doniger throws a wild one away. Knock on either way, calls Mr. Smith. I'm not sure it was, but he will award the scrum. Oh, he's awarded the scrum to the Bulls. Well, that's fair enough for me. I didn't think Bradford had knocked on. The ball from when Doniger threw it went back. Tomlinson to Paul. Paul spins out of Aston's tackle. Stott covers him up. It's play on. Well, this is non-stop stuff. Mick Cook. I remember in olden days, going way back a long time ago, when I used to have a quiff. A coach at Wakefield Trinity called Ken Trail, and what he used to do, Alan, he used to have a cloth, a towel, and he would wave a towel and scrunch it up to tell the players to kill the game. It would be impossible now for the coach to do that.
Well, I think so. I just thought Robbie doing a bit better advice, just hold on to that ball there though, Mick, though.
Well, so, but you understand what I'm saying? You just cannot stop the game anymore. You've got to go out and play. You cannot control the game.
No, I think the pace of it today, Mick, is light years away now, isn't it? I mean, even going back 5 years, the pace of the game is light years away again.
Well, we must be into extra time now, as Tomlinson feeds this scrum. Just a couple of seconds ago, Robbie Paul was threatening the Eagles line, and now they're scrummaging back on their own 10. Callan comes, takes an early tackle, just gives his forwards chance to have a breather. Paul feeds McDermott, offloads to Laws. Tomlinson onto Bradley. Bradley looking to offload. He's brought down. Good defence from the Eagles. Again, Laws is finding lots of space. The Eagles have got to talk about him at half-time and sort of system out, so they just doesn't have that much space all the time. Robbie Paul picks one up off the floor. Feeds McDermott. McDermott looking to release the ball for the pass, loses it, and there goes half-time. And I bet aren't they, Spelt? Glad of a breather, Alan.
I'm sure they will make it, because this has been from end to end, and it's still anybody's game, but entertaining. I'm not sure some of the coaches will be pleased with the effort, but I think one or two things has been some drop ball, Mick, but it's trying to play too much football, if anything.
All you have to do, Alan, you have to go out and play football. As I say, you can't start sitting back now. If you start sitting back, someone's opposition get the ball with only off the feet. We have to say there's been some good defence from both sides. Front line defence has been good. There's not been many breaks down the middle of the field.
No, as you say, Mick, I think it's a good, tight, level game at the moment, and it's all to play for in the second half.
So join us for the second 14, just see if both teams can keep this momentum going.
Round of applause, please. Half-time routine from the Sheffield Eagles Nation. We have a big country toy for the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the starter is down there waiting to start things off. I'll hand over to Ralph Freeman, the Schools Development Officer for Sheffield Eagles. Superb victory for a Bradford ball supporting this evening. Joe Jackman is going to present. What's your name, sir? Say again. Robert Raceway, ladies and gentlemen, for the Bradford Bulls. Well done, sir. Joe Jackman presenting Robert now with a fabulous cuddly. Oh, wow. Keep your Easter eggs, please. Superb, excellent stuff. Oh,
Welcome back for the second half. Mark Aston gets us away. 40 minutes to play. A win for the Eagles puts them on a level with Bradford. If Bradford win, they go equal top of the table. It seems early to be talking about tables, but that's how it's going to be now, I think, Alan.
Oh, I think so, Mick. I don't think you can afford to lose so many games early on, because there's no way back, I don't think, then. No, I think it's going to be a lot tighter all the way around this year.
Paul puts the ball deep into the corner. Sodji covers it up, and this is Savitaboa. Savitaboa dragged down. Senior, is it? Yeah, Keith Senior came in then. This is Anthony Farrell, not really shaking any tackles off yet. Anthony Farrell, Lawless, making a charge. He's picking 10 metres up, last tackle. Aston first receiver, under pressure. Oh well, Mark Aston playing very casual then, and Medley may make him pay for it. And it's Laughlin that's picked the ball up. Dangerous position for the Eagles. Mark Aston then. That's a forward pass. Well, they'll get away with it. Calland makes a tilt for the corner. Eagles desperately defending. Tomlinson. Offside. No. Crossing, well, I thought the Eagles were lucky then. I thought Mark Ashton had jumped the gun there and gone early.
Mick, I actually thought that Loughlin had gone straight. You know, and Thompson just delayed then, that was the thing.
So that's relieved the pressure for the Eagles. Would have been a disastrous way to start the game. Well, start the second half. Broadbent. Valkyar almost breaking the line. Nothing less than top effort. Lawless scoots away again. Oh, he's dragged down desperately by McDermott. Aston takes a shot from Medley but keeps going. Medley didn't finish him off. Good work, Mark Aston. Good second effort. Sheridan toes one through. Chances here. Oh, Paul Cook happy to pound that into dead. Well, that's a nice reply from the Eagles. Just got that penalty right on their own line, and within seconds they're challenging the line.
As it looks, so it's going to continue with the way the first half went, end-to-end stuff.
Yeah. Three minutes into the game, into the second half, I should say. Savitaboa takes it first bounce. Keith Senior comes in, fancies a run, wants to get warmed up. Good run from Senior. Lawless spreads on for the Eagles. Sheridan gets Hughes away. Hughes gets on the outside. Hughes going, finds Savitaboa to Sheridan. This is Stott, is it? Looks like Linton Stott working his way infield. Nice continuity from the Eagles, kept the ball alive. Lawless goes again. Lawless throws a wild one away and again. Wow. Medley's like a fifth column. All the Eagles keep throwing the ball to him.
That's right, Mick, but happened as well in that instance. You're under a bit of pressure there, the Bulls, but again, coming away now nicely.
Well, it's McDermott, makes it out to the quarter line. Well, that was worth a shot from Lawless, certainly. It created the position. Anybody who'd have been coming onto that ball for the Eagles certainly would have had a good chance of scoring. Good defence from the Eagles. Carr and Cook in it. Lobby Paul steps inside Anthony Farrell. Beautiful footwork. Palms a basketball pass over to Nathan Graham. Last tackle. Well, there wasn't a Bulls player onside then. Really should have been retreating. Weren't doing so. Broadbent gets one away to Lawless. Lawless. Oh, Stott can't gather it in. And we have a offside. Obviously, two Eagles players must have played at it, wouldn't have been in an offside position. And Bradley calling Loughlin over. No. Loughlin not with an ambitious kick.
not really, but it only seemed to scramble into touch, did that, but nevertheless it was made there.
Well, McDermott pushes the ball to the Eagles 30. Donoghue to Paul. Medley hanging out wide. Tomlinson. Donoghue gets a beautiful ball. Thomason comes on the peel. Eventually dragged down. Laws. This time is chased. I wonder if the Eagles have sorted out the defence against Laws. Scales comes in off the wing. Uses his weight. It's set now, the Bulls. Bradley steps inside, goes for the line. He's not going to get it down. Great defence from the Eagles. Yes, you could see that. Great defence. from Hughes. Knew what he was doing. Would have been tempted to go underneath and try and push him back, but Hughes just kept him up. But still a good position for the Bulls. Tomlinson peels off the scrum, feeds Calland. Calland trying to spin out to Savatobo's tackle. Oh, it's Bernard Dwyer's on. Laws, dummies. Well, you'd a feeling, I was saying earlier on, that the Eagles not paying as much attention should be doing to James Laws.
No, make a good football is Laws. A lot of people seem to forget he started his football as an half-back. He's got a good eye for the opening, and he's a deceptive mover, really.
He's stronger than people think as well. He's a workhorse, he's an 80-minute man, he's a good player. So that pushes the Bulls out to a 6-point lead. Paul Cook. That's the sweetness. 24 points the Bulls, 16 the Eagles.
Successful conversion for the Bradford Bulls, number 7, Paul Cook.
And it looks like Linton Stott's limping a little bit. Picked a knock up in that last passage of play.
His dance around the ground, could he go to entrance G at Don Valley Stadium? Matthew Collins lost his dad. His dad, please go to entrance G.
Laughlin starts us off. Broadbent. Good tackle underneath and good from Medley. Good rushing defence. There's Anthony Farrell. Never really cleared the defence yet, Anthony. Hughes. Sheridan injects a bit of pace, steps. Robbie Paul equal to the step, last tackle. Lawless on the 5th, puts Paul Carr in a bad position. Paul Carr makes good use of it. Sodji plays soccer. Well, that's got to be obstruction, surely.
In a covering position, put it that way.
So this again. Can the Eagles capitalise on this mistake as they did earlier on? Paul Carr goes for the line. Oh, almost over. Good defence. They're in numbers, the Bulls. Oh, nice ball. Oh, beautiful football. Aston to Sheridan. Sheridan will score. Oh, Sheridan worked that out. And he's taken it up. Sheridan showing great courage. Enterprising play from the Bulls. Anthony Farrell that time got a late ball away. Mid-cup connected with Aston. And once Sheridan got moving, it was all over.
Yeah, good try, Mick, out wide, out numbers out wide there, and
well, Sheridan thankfully back on his feet. Great try from Ryan Sheridan. Showed tremendous courage. You could see him working the angles out. Superb conversion. 22 the Eagles, 24 the Bulls.
Another 2 points to the Sheffield Eagles, number 7, Mark Aston.
And he hasn't missed a kick yet, Mark Aston.
no, I think at the moment you've got two of the best kickers in the Super League on as well, mate, because Paul Cook can kick it from anywhere as well. In fact, we've got a richness of kickers at the Bulls at the moment because of Paul Cook, Lachlan, of course, we're signing Steve McNamara as well now with 3 recognised top goal kickers.
Yeah. Well, Medley. Good chase from Farrell and Carr. I'm sorry, that was Graham, this is Medley. Calland. I'm sorry, Dwyer. This is Doniger. Striding into the line, good defence. Lawless underneath, Aston and McAllister over the top, kill the ball. Tomlinson puts one down, Savatoboa goes, a good chase from Tomlinson, chased his own kick, that's good work. This is Mick Cook, I think. Yeah. McAllister with his first touch of the ball. Good tackle, Robbie Paul. Out quickly from acting half-back. Stop the prop. Lawless. Goes. Well, eye contact then from Donna, but nothing serious. Paul Carr goes on that short side. Hits the line. Good second effort. Oh, great work, Paul Carr. Garcia. In field. Gets a good pass away. McAllister looking to offload. Aston. Hey, Scott! He's got senior, 2-on-1. It has to be a try. Oh, it just needed a pass. Put that down to Paul Carr. That's effort, sheer effort that Paul Carr put in. Took the defence to the left-hand side, batted his way up, got the pass away. An excellent play from the whole team. That's a try and a half.
Good try, as you say, put it down to Paul Carr. Got it away from 2 or 3 men over on this left-hand side. They got the ball wide again, and the lack of numbers is now beginning to tell with the Bulls.
And it's 28-24. 15 minutes into the second half. Well, this is entertainment par excellence. There's nothing better than this, Alan.
No, it's superb for the spectators. And it gets, again, game takes another turn, Mick.
Certainly does it, and it turns so quickly. Ashton. That's bad play. That's bad play, really, from the Eagles when they're on a roll.
The Easter egg mating competition for the Sheffield Eagles. Can you collect the prizes from the players' tunnel?
Coming on for Nathan Graham.
And Hassan takes the field. Graham goes off as Calland takes the ball to the line. Lowe's. To Hassan. Tomlinson feeding Dwyer. Dwyer shoveled down by Cook and Lawless. Hassan again. Hassan playing out wide. Laws developing the ball. Callan comes in. That's a serious scale. Sorry, that was a serious threat then. Again, the Eagles allowing Laws just to move around and develop the ball. And Senior goes on the outside, picks 10 up. McAllister. This time that had to stop for the pass. Anthony Farrell. Farrell hits the line, pushes it back. What the Eagles need to do against 11 men is make them keep tackling. Don't try and spread the ball too early in the set. Draw them in. Chances now. Hay with space. Turns the ball into stop to Savatabua. Chances now if the Eagles spread it this way. They have the numbers. Here it comes. Sheridan to Carr. Carr throws a wild one to Garcia. Oh, wonderful work from Garcia. Magical work. Forward pass. Well, I can't argue with Mr. Smith, but it deserved a try, Alan. I think so anyway.
Well, I'm personally glad he didn't get a try, Mick, but yes, a good open football, and it looked a superb pass, but obviously, as we said before tonight, it's a bit nearer than we are, and I'm certainly pleased that it didn't come off for us.
Yeah, great work from the Eagles. Kept it tight for 4. Spread it on the 5th, then brought it back on the 6th. So Donegan. Good tackle underneath from Hay. And that looked forward pass. Medley. Tackled by Aston in secondary defence mark. This is Tomlinson. Floats one out to Scales. Scales trying to go on the outside. Turns one in to Hassan. And this, again, Mr. Smith, corner forward pass. I'm not sure that one was, Alan.
I'll agree with you this time, Mick.
Well, it didn't look forward to me. And we're dead in line with that one.
But again, the game's going from end to end because, you know, 2 minutes ago down here, 60 yards down the field, and now we're back up here again. It's
well, in a matter of seconds rather than 2 minutes, Alan.
right,
2 minutes is a long time in rugby league now. Anthony Farrell. McAllister, good tackle underneath. Bradford Bulls working well. Still down to 11 men, but Bradley about to take the field again. Nice pass to A. It's clear. It's a straight leg race. He's got him. Oh, he's got him underneath. Great ankle tap. But it's over. It's over. That'll be a try. The ball up for Andy A.
yeah, Andy is a good runner, Mick. Strong runner. Just got ankle taps and again, just through lack of numbers, nobody there to follow up. It'd have been held short, but struggled across and spin it out because Bradley's just come back on the field now, but 4 points too late.
Certainly was. Concentrating. 32-24 the score at the moment. 18 minutes of the game remaining. Looks good. (24-34) the Eagles.
We need to try now to get it back into the swing of the game, Mick. It's 2 tries at one end. It's not in keeping with the game.
So the Eagles, well, we've been talking there, Alan, losing 2 of the quick men, the 2 strike players, Sheridan and Stott, have left the field, and those players usually come into the game in the last 20 when there's a bit of space. This time Mark Aston finds the field. It'll be a 20-metre scrum, 10 and 20. Lawford coming on, but Lawford had a great game last week at Paris. Certainly in the first half. So there may be chances for Lawford to pick space up.
Yeah. The Bulls need to get just a bit more cohesion in the play again now. So Bradley's back on that will improve it, Mick, but it's just a question now whether they just let too many points go by the board.
There's 18 minutes of the game remaining. My money's stopping in my pocket. Laws inside to Hassan. Hassan, good running from the 3/4. Throws a wild one away. Garcia picks it up. Well, the pass was on. They had the numbers. Unfortunately for Bradford, it didn't carry. Only 8 points in it. Oh, nice play. Setting Savitabour up on the midfield, but picked up by Dwyer. And Laws. Lawford almost slipped through. Savitabour not looking too good. Aston chips one to the corner. Well, it's anybody's now. Aston gets his own pass. Hey! Oh, Senior! Only had to catch. Well, we're only talking just a minute or so ago that A didn't feed Senior. This time he did, and Senior made a real pig's ear of it. As Medley brings the ball away for the Bulls, and Savitabour not looking too good. And Dwyer tries to get Bradley away, does so, spreads the ball this time to Tomlinson. Tomlinson, good pass. This is Paul. Good tackle there from Paul Carr. This is Dwyer drifting across field. This is Calland. Gets rid of one tackler, gets rid of another, holds the ball up. Scales looking to offload. Paul spreads the ball this time to Laughlin. Laughlin to Bradley. Bradley steps inside that familiar way. That's Nathan Graham linking in. Last tackle. Desperate situation now for the Bulls. Laughlin keeps alive. So, Eagles bringing the ball out from their own quarter. Good kick from Mark Aston, senior, with on a straight race with Scales. But the ball goes deep into touch. I get 35.
They were 2 points behind, weren't they? And then 4 points in front.
Yeah. So Donahue feeds Calland, looking to develop the ball for Cook. Can't get it to him. Medley ducks under one. Good tackle from Sodji. It's a fella you have to watch, Medley. Donegal goes to the line. Good tackle underneath from Anthony Farrell. Robbie Paul floats one out to Bradley. Bradley, well met by Hay, but gets one off late to Hassan. Hassan keeps it going to Paul. Paul, twisting, turning. Eventually dragged down desperately by Ian Hughes. This time Lowe's chips over, and that goes in. And that'll be a 20-10 scrum. Well, the clock ticking down.
The winner of the satellite system, that's S2, winning number 10341, could be on hand for the official.
Just 12 minutes now remaining of the game, Alan. It's another 3 or 4 minutes, and the Bulls will be looking at catch-up football.
Oh, I'm sure it's the same. We need to try now just to put back in and then have a ding-dong finish then.
And I wouldn't put it past them yet. McAllister. Aston. Flat ball to Paul Carr. But again, defences have been strong, certainly in the ruck. The front line defence being solid and tight, and been some big tackling going on from both teams. Lots of players have been dumped. Well, that's good work from Donahue. Again puts Aston under pressure. Mark Aston just been a little tardy with his kicking. And one or two players beginning to look as though they're tiring, Alan, on both teams. It's been a hell of an ask for the Bradford players. They played a lot of the game with 11 men. They played 20 minutes with 11 men.
Yeah, and as you were saying, it's been a very fast game, end to end all the time. So one or two of them will be suffering. But that's a game, they say, and you just got survival of the fittest, as they say in the end.
Certainly is. But these situations where people like Robbie Paul can pick up. One or two gaps start appearing. Laughlin, good tackle. Garcia. Well, offside. Mr. Russell must have picked Garcia, I should think, up for offside. This is Callan making a tilt for the line. Push back. Eagles. This is the game defence. Donahue. If the Eagles defend here, it will be the game. 10 minutes remaining. Tom Laws to Paul, to Bradley. Bradley stood wide, keeps going, keeps those legs pumping. Good defence from the Eagles. Scrambling defence. Laws feeds Nickel. He's brought down. Donahue to Paul, to Laughlin. That's all on. Went backwards. It's Hughes. Good defence from the Eagles. Desperate defence. Exciting football all round as Mick Cook brings the ball away. This is where the Bulls have to work now.
Well, I think maybe that's just won the game for Sheffield, maybe, because I think if we got over there, we're just on that bit of a buzz and we might have just pinched it, but we didn't get the try, and now we've got to. Sheffield got the ball again. It means another set, probably a deep kick, and come back again now.
Yep. Yep. But no question, the Bulls are working hard. Chased everything. They worked very hard. Contained the Eagles to within, I should say, 6 or 7 metres on this set. Aston kicks from dummy half. From acting half back, I should say. Laughlin picks it up. Scales working the ball away from acting half. From half back. Donegal takes the ball to the line. Not offloaded as much, Donegal, tonight. Well, that was a forward pass. Everybody saw that. Just one of those unfortunate things. And James Laws. Well, if that's 10 metres Russell Smith's give him, I wish we were measuring my work up. But more like 15, 20.
It's not a long one, Mick, but nevertheless, I think that's just frustration at this stage of the game.
Well, the clock's running down, 7 minutes of the game remaining. Lawless feeds McAllister. Hughes carries the ball to the Bulls quarter line. Anthony Farrell drops off. Anthony Farrell quite capable of scoring from those positions. Lawless goes away again. Oh, he just loses the ball. Bernard Dwyer brings it out. Is it Dwyer or Donahue? Donahue. Hassan tackled underneath by Lawford. Eagles need to work now. Scales comes in off Bradley. Spread on for the Bulls. Donahue goes first receiver, spreads it to Paul. Paul tries to develop the ball. Good work from Paul Carr and Garcia. He really buried Paul. Stop the pass, and that's good work from Paul Carr. Excellent stuff. That's what you have to do. You've got to work. Medley. Well, that was just a bit of welly. Shut your eyes and kick. And Sobotabua back on the field. And it's a case of all hands to the pump now as far as injuries concerned, I think, Alan.
Yeah, because they certainly don't look well done, that kid. Mick is limping really bad.
Well, I think it's just a case of who's injured the least. Aston tries a quarterback sneak, gets nowhere. Good defence from the Bulls. Lawford. Tries a step. And a penalty. Well, I think a bit of frustration there from James Laws. He took a late swing at Lawford. And Aston is buying the clock up, eating the clock up, buying the clock up, eating the clock up, taking the penalty, and I'm not sure that's necessarily the best thing to do. For me, the best way to eat the clock was put the ball into the corner and work your six out down to the line and and just take some more energy out of the opposition.
Well, it's all a question of confidence as well, Mick, isn't it? You know,
He hasn't missed one.
No, that's right. I don't think there's anything wrong in his kicking confidence. We're building the attacking. You know, I think you're right. They're in a position where they should use the ball as much as possible.
Certainly with the extra man and the defending that Bradford have had to do. Well, it's a good kick nevertheless.
Another successful kick for Mark Aston, number 7 for the Sheffield Eagles.
Well, I get that to 36-24. The scoreboard's still showing 32-24. They've moved now to 34-24. And I'm sure I'm right. Well,
I've never known you be wrong, Mick.
well, 5 tries and 5 conversions, 3 penalties for me makes 36. Scoreboard showing 34. And could be that I've marked a penalty down for Mark Aston when he's missed one, but I don't think so. Bradley takes the ball up the ruck, loses the ball. Well, one or two of the big players for the Bulls have been.
Both teams will be presented after the game, so as soon as the final whistle or final hooter has gone,
Have been well policed. Donegal, you said earlier, had a great start to the season and finished the cup matches off very well. The semi-final, not got a lot of ball away, Alan.
No,
neither has Bradley.
No, I think they've obviously done their own work of the Eagles, particularly on Bradley, whose strength is taking the ball in and distributed it, Mick.
Certainly had plenty of carries, but not many offloads.
No.
Mark Aston gets the man of the match for the Eagles. Chip through. Aston happy to run the ball over the goal, over the dead ball line. That'll be a line drop out.
From Grosvenor Casinos, Anthony Farrell. The Bradford Bulls man of the match, chosen by Paul Green and Douglas.
Oh, it's a little chip kick. Well, Garcia made a mullocks of that. Nice play from Robbie Paul. You've got to go for those things at this stage of the game. Donegal again doesn't get a pass away. 3 minutes of the game remaining.
Outside the grandstand here,
Aston goes in the corner. Well, he got the man of the match. He's gone for the try. And I'm prepared to put some money on Sheffield now, Alan. Playing a long time with 12 men and then 11 men. The Bulls. Oh, that's a... Well, sack him. First kick is missed. Eight goal kicks for Mark Aston on my scorecard. So six tries for the Eagles, 5 tries for Bradford. An outstanding game of rugby league.
Yeah, excellent game, Mick. Plenty for the spectators to cheer about. I'm sure see this kind of stuff every week. They're going to be coming in bigger and bigger crowds.
And you'll play.
We've got a Easter Monday evening game against the Broncos, Mick. So we're hoping we can just put a little dent in there early start of the season.
And the Eagles have a long travel up to Workington for their game. So from myself, Mick McGowan and Alan Guilfoyle.
Good night.
Mike and Video, join us on next Monday, Easter Monday, for the third game of the Super League season.